EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety at first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20. First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. For having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway here in Atlanta. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Good return as he takes it across the 30. First carry now for Kenneth Walker.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. The right side to Olave. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
First and 10.
Here we go.
RPO, quick throw to Olave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Jones. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the Falcons 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Here's a handoff to Walker. Whoa! What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Here's Walker, and he'll lunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jair Brown. Into space. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set. On the ground for the 1st time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. On the out, connected with Allen. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Forced out left. That is on. What a job on the scramble. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Dolphins. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
On play action, it's Jones. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Gun, it's Jones. He's got his man, that's Olave. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw is Jones. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it with Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Herbert now on 1st down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Herbert out quick to Allen. And he will get into the end zone. Keenan Allen, touchdown Miami. It's his third touchdown on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
Falcons, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play action now. It's Jones. Forced out wide. Back deep for Olave. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Jones. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Set.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sidelines.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Higgins sent in motion. Now Herbert on the bootleg. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. Talk things over before third down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Higgins sent in motion. On third and long, it's Herbert. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play after being backed up. That is a 74-yard gain.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second and 5.
Hey, ram. Set.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's in. What a try. Adam Trotman. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. The Dolphins will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And deep for Olave. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Left side into the hands of Olave. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's got the tight end, Adam Trotman. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Short pass taken in by Knox. And And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he will score. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
10 yards on the pick.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good. For a Falcons first down.
Shotgun now for Jones. This one on target to Olave. Has no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown, Falcons. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
Falcons 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Rogers. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, Ram. Lion. Set.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll manage only a couple. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Allen in motion. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On play action now, Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Working from the gun, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. On play action, it's Jones. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Makes the score Dolphins 35, Falcons 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Rogers. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Mooney in motion. On third down, here's a run by Taylor.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That's fielded at the 7. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The right side to Olave. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. Gun, it's Jones. He'll get this complete to Walker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Jones to the air again. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Third and 6. Again, they'll throw with Jones. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
A huge play on 4th down. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Throwing, Jones. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Jones. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Jones.
These are the worst. I've had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. That's deep for Olave. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Jones. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Play action now. It's Herbert. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Allen in motion. On the give, this is Taylor. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. They go right back to Taylor. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Quick slant looked in by Neighbor. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
On play action, it's Jones. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Edmonds on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 27-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 7. keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Go.
To throw is Jones. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Falcon first down.
That's good for a Falcons.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss.